Oh my God, Darren. We were just about to go, and Darren and his beard and bumbling up the stairs. Sorry viewers, you'll have to wait.
You need to keep them little snippets.
Don't worry,
Christmas do.
you'll see this one. We'll tag you below. It's getting a bit awkward now, isn't it? The f*** is he printing?
There we go.
Okay. Hey guys, so today's video is about becoming a better leader. We got asked this about a month ago. How can you become the go-to leader? So I've got two things for you to get focused on to make sure that you're the person that attracts everybody either within your business or within your life. So let's get started. Right, so in order to get this across well so you can understand it, we're going to need some graphs. Now, I did take the liberty of writing this up on reflection. When I actually looked at it, it looked like a 4-year-old had drawn it. So Mr. Martin, a fantastic graphic designer and filmer, is going to make something magically appear around here. So as you can see, this is all about respect. So you'll often meet people that have got high amounts of respect for themselves. So they'll be in this top left or top right corner or somewhere in the top. They've got a lot of respect for themselves. And there's a lot of sayings that if you want other people to respect you, the first thing you've got to do is to learn self-respect. That's as important, but it's not the most important thing if you want to become a go-to leader. Because what you've actually got to demonstrate is a high respect for yourself, but also high respect for others. Everybody will be able to know that person in that business, either where you work as an employee or you're the owner, that's got high respect for themselves, but they've got no respect or very little respect for everybody else. If you picture that person now, you can already see them right now. Now think about that person. Do you go to that person for information, for wisdom? Do you want to run things by that person to get their opinion on things? Well, probably not, because they've got such a high opinion of themselves and a low opinion of others. You're really not going to be interested in actually communicating with that person. So if you're interested in becoming a go-to person, the number one leader within a business or within your social or family settings, you've got to demonstrate a high respect for others as well, because that's as important as anything else. There's no point just respecting yourself but not respecting others. And on the flip side of things, if you've got low respect for yourself and high respect for other people, you're going to be trampled on for the rest of your life. So what is it that you've got to work on? Maybe plot this graph out and draw it out. And you be really honest with yourself. Where do you sit right now? Are you that person that's got mid-respect for yourself and mid-respect for others? And how can you get into this top right-hand corner? How can you increase the self-respect that you've got? And how can you show more respect from other people? Are you that person that's got a high respect for themselves but a low opinion of everybody else? Well, is that something that you need to work on if you want to become the go-to person? Because yeah, that might help you with your own performance, but it definitely doesn't help you increase performance of others. So let's work on another graph now where you can actually look at performance as a metric of becoming a leader. So the second graph that we're going to work on is based on performance and trust. Okay, this is something from Simon Sinek's book, The Infinite Game. If you're a leader and you want to become a better leader, wow, this is a game changer. And when I heard this, because I'm often an audible reader of books, when I heard this, I thought, God, this is so profound because, and again, I'll paint a picture and describe someone or something, and you'll be able to come up with that picture straight away. So this came from the Navy SEALs, actually, the best of the best of the best. And Simon actually interviewed SEAL Team 6, which was the best of the best of the best. And he said, how do you pick the people that go into SEAL Team 6? And they put a graph out, really nice and simple. Again, Andrew. And he put performance on one side and trust on the other. And the way that they described it was, performance is, do we trust you on the battlefield? How many people are you going to save us from, or how many people are you going to get so they don't get us? And the other side was trust, which is performance off the battlefield, your camaraderie. They also said, do I trust you with my life, but do I trust you with my money and my wife? Which I thought was a really interesting way to put across things. What they said is they don't want the person that's great on the battlefield, but they can't trust off the battlefield. because the battle's normally won off the battlefield. If you've got a team of 5 people, and again, thinking about that person that you've got in your business right now that's only focused on them and their results, do they normally have a lot of people around them asking for advice? You know, all you have to say is who's the arsehole in the business, and most people will point to the same person, right? So what they said is they would sooner have a medium performer on the battlefield, but a high performer off the battlefield. So their performance will dip, but they can trust them off the battlefield because they become a much better person to be around, which creates a much better team spirit. So there you go. There's 2 things to focus on, which really come down to 2 major things: trust and respect. If you're a respected individual that people trust, people will gravitate towards that person. If you're far too engrossed in your own performance and just the way that you perform within an organization, and you don't take time to consider others, people aren't normally going to come to you for advice. So if you want to become the go-to person, show people that you can be trusted, not just with things in business, but out of business as well. And show people that you've got respect for other people, not just yourself. That's how you become a go-to leader. For anybody that wants some more hints and tips on it, make sure you send me a message either below or via Messenger, and we'll make sure that we can set up a call to give you some more advice on how you can increase trust mechanisms with people within your organization. Until next time.